Hello, beautiful soul. This is Mimi at Dear Divine Feminine. I hope you are doing all so well in these crazy times. Holy moly, do you feel the energy? Divine Feminine, do you feel the energy? The energy is calling you to align deeper and deeper with your soul. Because now it is getting harder and harder for you to stay in a state in a state of mind, in a state of body and heart that is limiting, that is filled with familiar pain and rejection and fear and loss. Your soul is now going, okay, that's enough. Just now time to just stop like faffing around and just get your shit together. Now we're going deep. That's the call of your soul. That's why it feels more and more painful as you try to still hold on to the same patterns, hold on to the same fears, hold on to the same story, like you're not lovable, or like nobody really loves you, or that did you ever give love to anyone? All of that. Or can you be accepted the way you really are, like bare, like naked? That's the thing. Most of us divine feminines, there's this fear of, if you're truly exposed, and I go exposed, when you're truly exposed, when you truly show what is beneath all the construct of an identity or of a personality, if you're the nice girl or the bad girl or if you're a guy, if you're a womanizer, or if you're the nice guy, or if you're the femme fatale, or if you're whatever you are, whatever box you try to keep yourself in, now it's breaking open. Now your soul is telling you, just stop. This is not working anymore. Yeah, most of us divine feminines, we believe that when we're truly seen, like what's the core, the seed at the core, when it's seen, we fear that we're not going to be loved. It's going to be too much or too little or too something, that we're not going to be loved. But now your soul is shaking you and telling you, no. First, see it for yourself. You're going to love it. And watch the rest of the world, attune to it, and let yourself be surprised. But even more importantly, it's not about getting that validation from the outside. It's about you going within and telling yourself, I don't need anybody's validation. And don't get me wrong, I know it's not as easy as going with the affirmations every day and doing this, doing that. I'd like you to think about it as less of a conscious effort. I like to, if I can give you one thing today, Divine Feminine, and I know the pain you're going through with the twin flame journey. I know how painful it feels to find the love of your life, love of your lives, and many existences, and then just it being taken away, like slipping away from your fingers, and there's nothing you can do about it. And then you're left in this agony, this pain that is, you're just shaking with pain almost at every level. So I know how it feels. So if I can give you one thing today, it's hard to choose, man. I'd love to give you a lot of things that will make you feel good right now, but the point is not to feel good right now. It is you coming home to self, seeing what's inside that home for real. No judging, no wanting it to be different, no nothing, no explanation, no attachments, and just looking at yourself, giving yourself the space to be. And yes, it's not about doing, achieving a state, being, working hard to heal. No, it is about just having the patience and the wholeness and that calm beautiful state, that beautiful giving state that you can give yourself, that freedom to just be. I know it all might sound so like, oh, that's nice, like, very abstract, but it actually is not, because the mind is looking for very complicated answers. The mind is looking for a spreadsheet where you can see what you need to do every day to get your twin flame back. But trust me when I say it is not that hard. It's not that complicated. It is hard. It is hard. It is simple, yet it's not easy. But trust me, there is no recipe. There is no cheat sheet. There is no, if you follow this program like for 5 days, 5 months, then you get your twin back. It doesn't work like that, because whenever your focus is feeling like something's missing, and that something being your twin, and you're trying to get that something to feel complete again, that's against the whole thing, the whole concept, if I might say, because there is no concept, because it is beyond form, and this journey is mystical. Like, whenever you think you figure it out, like let's say you do some meditations, you do a couple of healing sessions, and you feel much better, and you're like, oh, okay, this is what surrender must feel like. Oh, I feel like I'm getting into inner union. And then bam, this journey is going to give you something else. Because whenever you're still trying to get a sense of your worth, or your wholeness, your fullness, or your healing in terms of the divine masculine, in function of divine masculine, this journey is going to shake you up and tell you, no, come back to self. And what's really, really magical and paradoxical is, is, oh my God, I'm having this throat chakra activation. Divine feminine, what have you been keeping to yourself? How have you been speaking to yourself? Wow. Oh, I forgot what I was saying. When I channel hard, then when I channel hard. Okay, bear with me. So yes, this journey will not let you attach to new outcomes. It's not going to let you, you detach from one outcome and you become less attached and you become less obsessed. It will not let you attach to another outcome immediately, but because that's what the mind will tend to do. The mind will go, I'm not like that before, like I was before. I'm not like that. It was so bad. I was so obsessed. Now I'm really, at a different place. But still, you'll see people in groups and things that comment like, oh, this happened. Does that mean they're coming back? And then they still go, I really shifted, but does this mean that I see their name everywhere? Does this mean they're coming back? If you're asking that question, there's still attachment. It's just not the attachment that it used to be before, but it's still another attachment. So you got to be really careful. You got to really pick take the high road. You got to go, okay, now I have to. It's like, remember I always say, it's like you're an addict. You have to go, okay, no, I'm not going down that lane. I'm not doing that. I'm bringing it back to me. I'm not letting the mind attach to that very sweet idea of a certain outcome, and then you going back to the same obsession, but it's just wearing another costume, so you don't recognize it at the very first instant. So divine feminine, this was a powerful one. I can feel the energy. I can feel each and every one of your energies almost. Like, maybe you're going to find this, I don't know, like later, or maybe you're going to find this now, this very moment that I posted. But trust that whenever you find it, that means that's when you need to find it. And maybe when you come back to this 2 months later, 3 months later, tomorrow, it's going to feel different. That's the beauty of this journey. There are layers that you tap into. You first think, okay, yeah, I understand. It's this, it's that. But then a bit later, you're going to come back and say, whoa, okay, and then you're not going to be even able to say understand, because now you know it's not an understanding through the mind. It's more of an understanding and knowing. So, wrapping it up. That voice that told you maybe your whole life that if you were really exposed, they're going to know that you're not worthy, you're not lovable, you're not this, you're not that. Now it's time to shake it off. Now it's time to truly see your own beauty beyond any attachment. Beyond any attachment to physical standards or like what society tells you what it's like to be a good person or a beautiful person. No, this is time to get naked. This is time to get naked and really courageous and just really raw and looking at your soul, where the real true beauty lies and where you are one with your twin. And yes, it's not about doing, achieving that state or trying to, no, it's not. It's about being. And if it all sounds still so abstract and so like, please check out my website, because I prepared 3 programs where I can really help you more practically. One of them is a detox program where we really get into that, where we really get out of the toxic energy that is obsessed with your twin and that is keeping you in a looping state and in pain, and it's just giving you all these new costumes, all these new outcomes and new costumes, and you think you're like progressing, but actually it's keeping you still trapped. So one of them is that detox program. It's a 30-day thing where I have a video for you every day and I walk you through it. The second one, the Twin Flame course. I call it Twin Flames Guide to the Universe, because this journey is the universe's gates opening to you and you realizing they were inside you the whole time. So I poured my heart and soul and everything that this journey taught me, everything that people I work with taught me, everything life, the sun and the moon taught me, and poured it into this course, this video course. And there's everything you need to know. There are meditations. There are like, I don't know, I didn't even count the videos. It's a long one. It's like there are many videos that can help and support you as you navigate this beautiful journey that can be tricky sometimes. And also, if you want to go deeper, if you tell me, Mimi, I want to go deeper with you, then I have a coaching program. And this one I call Walking the Journey with Mimi, because that's where we really walk it. Like me holding your hand. You are doing all the work. Of course, nobody else, this journey, that's the thing, nobody else can do the work. But when you need a guiding light, when you need that, that compass, when you need those tools, I give you those tools and I work with you at the deepest level for you to step into your power, your divinity, your light, your beauty, your love, and to become more and more aligned with your soul and to bring that inner and outer beautiful union frequency. There are options. You can book a chemistry session with me to see how it goes, to see if you feel it, like if it feels right to you, to work with me. And then you can book like 3 or 6 session programs where we go really deep. So, and there are loads of free content on my channel here on YouTube, and they're like really check them out. That's like loads of them, and they're coming every week. So you got this. And if you need more help and support, you got me. So have a beautiful day, night, and just whenever it gets really tough, put your hand on your heart, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and tell yourself what your heart needs to hear. Give it to yourself. I'm sending you so much love, so much love and light. And you got this.